Exclamation, everybody, and welcome back to the LiveCraftMine server. I have been busy, somewhat, as busy as I can be, given everything else that's been going on, everything else I've been recording. And I have, as you can see here, I have run out of iron yet again. I need lots more iron for all these hoppers I need along here. I've got some of this wired up right now. As you can see, I got some lapis up here. I got the blocks down here. This is going to be my sort of valuables area. So I'm going to have all the ores and stuff down here on both sides. And then we'll have one more level, which will be, I believe, mob drops. I think that's the last thing I need to cover. How close am I to the bottom? Yeah, I can get another level in here. I should be okay. That down there is an indication of how close I am to the actual mine shaft below here. I might actually go down an additional level after that and have it actually link into the mines. You know, have the mines start branching out from there. I think that would be kind of cool. You know, have built my storage area right on top of mines, that, you know, the entrance to them. So I think that'll work out all right. We'll see what happens when we get that far. But before I can do that, I need lots and lots more iron, and I don't have it. So I'm going to have to do lots of caving. But I'm going to do that off camera. I'm not going to subject you guys to that. As you can see, I've put the floor in here. I've got the white stained glass. And eventually, see, now this is what's weird here, is that I have made that one too wide down there. I thought I did. Because the steps don't line up quite the same way, so this actually is back one further than I expected. Whereas all the other levels, it's up in the front here a little bit more. But I'm actually, you know, that actually works out okay. It actually looks a little bit better this way, to be honest with you. But it actually works out okay this way because that down there is going to. I need more space down there as it is for the things I'm going to do. Plus, oh, that's the other thing. The next level underneath this would probably be mob drops and dyes. So I'm probably going to have a sheep pit down there for some of the wool and all that stuff. So it makes sense to make this a little bit wider this way and just go down a little bit further. But that's what I have so far. And we'll come up here, and then what I need to do, you'll see it when I come up here, is I need to cover up these hoppers here as well that go across the vision cone, but that should be a relatively easy fix to do. I just have to go down there and do it with the materials. And then this staircase here, you know, this is just temporary right now. I want to. There's two things I want to do. First of all, I need to make this all pretty up a bit in whatever way I can figure out to do it. Also, I'm thinking. I have the workbenches here on all these levels because I thought it would look kind of cool with this. I don't know if I will continue to have that there or if I'll just finish this off with the regular, wood plank, and then maybe have a workbench and a furnace maybe in the back wall here. Maybe would look better. I'm not quite sure yet. Not quite sure, or maybe several furnaces. Yeah, I don't know. But right now, that's the way it is. That's the way it looks. Then you come up here, and then I gotta figure out what to do with all this back here. I probably will fill some of this in, and what I want to do is over here somewhere, like just beyond the stairs. I want to have a sort of a fast travel, if you will, to get down to the levels I want to be at. And I was thinking I would just basically dig holes down and then put a landing pad or some water down there, so that I could just get down to certain levels really quickly and then just take the stairs back up. I think that makes the most sense. I was thinking at some point of having maybe an elevator, but I gotta see how to do that. I know that there are people that have built elevators in Minecraft. I have to go look up to see how it works and how to do it. I suspect it requires a lot of slime blocks, which I do not have in huge supply, unfortunately. I still have not found a slime chunk anywhere here. I suspect there is one that way slightly, based upon what I've seen down in some of the caves I've lit up, but I don't know for sure yet. I have to dig out more of that cave if I can find it again. I think I took a screenshot of it, so I should probably be able to find it yet again. My leather situation is dire. I'm gonna have to, because I need a lot more of these. I need many more of the item frames for down below. This chest here, I started moving some of my food out of what I had, because back here, this was my next idea. What I have some farms set up, as you can see. I've been working on this a little bit here and there in the background, while listening to other YouTube videos and whatnot, and it's working out okay. I've tried. I have some of these dispensers here. These don't quite work the way I had hoped. I think maybe I can make them work if I put them up one block and then have them just pour the water down that way. I'm not quite sure. Or maybe if they all run at the same rate, it'll work. I don't know yet. I haven't quite figured it out. As you can see, there's also that empty spot right there because oops, okay. I miscalculated. So that's actually not getting the water, hydrated like it's supposed to. And also these are a bit too long. So I don't know if I raise this up one, if it'll be enough to push. Where's the zombie at? I hear you, zombie. I don't know where you're at. I've lit this place up like crazy. There must be another adjoining tunnel somewhere around here that I haven't opened up yet. This, by the way, was all behind my storage area that I had here. I had, as you can see from the stone here, I had broken into this at one point in time by accident, so I actually patched up what I could as far as the water goes there. But yeah, I got to figure this out. I might have to shrink all this by one block. I want to get the maximum yield I possibly can out of this, and still have it be automated. As you can see, all these don't have aren't being watered. So we'll see. I have to see if I can somehow make this work. I was also thinking of possibly having it where I would have redstone lamps in here, and then you just turn the redstone lamps off, and then all these things pop up. But I don't know. I have to try this in creative. I'm not sure if I put excuse me, my voice is all kind of crackly today. If I put a hopper underneath tilled soil, I don't know if the game bugs out and manages to pull things down through the tilled soil into the hopper, or if that works or not. I'm not sure. I want to test that in a creative world, because I have a feeling that there might be like an issue there that I can exploit, possibly. I don't know. These are just the thoughts in my head. But I'm going to try that in a creative world and see if that works. And then if that works, then I could just use the light switch mechanism and just have it all just filter down that way. I don't know. It might not be quite as easy as I'd hope, though. You know, it's sort of like when you put carpet on top of the hoppers. I'm thinking the same thing might happen with tilled soil, but I'm not quite sure. Not quite sure at all about that. And all this, I got my wheat farm over here, everything else. Still have the farms out in the world, but my plan for that was to reduce them in size and actually make farmhouses around them, so that they look more, so that they fit in more with the theme that we're going on out here. And then down in here would just be a is that where this guy is? No, I don't see anything up there. And just in here would be the high yield automated farm system. I was also thinking of getting a villager in here and having them go through and replant stuff. I have to see about that though. First of all, I need to get a villager, number one. And number two, I have to see how that would work out, because I don't want the villager, like right now, the villager would start walking around and destroying these things and picking them up and replanting them, and I wouldn't get any yield out of them. And I don't really want that to happen. So we'll see. I know that you can put put hoppers down and have it pulled into there. But I still want them. I still like the look of this, even though it's internal like this. I still like the look of it. I still want to keep the look and make it look sort of impressive. But at the same time, I want to reduce the amount of time that I have to spend actually manually replanting stuff too. So we'll see. We'll see how that works out, or if it works out that way or not. Is there? I keep hearing like splashing and stuff. Is that the cacti giving me stuff? Yeah, it is. Okay. Yeah, I did the old cactus trick here where you put the blocks right above it, and as soon as it tries to grow, it breaks off. Unfortunately, it doesn't always fall down in the center from what I can see, so I'm not getting as much out of that as I should, but then again, I'm not doing anything, and I'm still getting a decent amount, so I'm not complaining too much. Over here, I'm just going to do the classic piston thing where you just, kerchunk, and it comes down. Although now with the slime blocks, I do have enough slime blocks, I think, to make it where I can just put one piston here and then have slime blocks along it and just push it over. Although I didn't give myself enough room, so I'm gonna have to figure out what to do there. Probably either move this out of here over there or something else. I'll have to rejigger some of this stuff. I might actually even take this away from here, go back this way a little bit further, and put it all along the side there. I want this to look impressive, and if anybody were to walk through here, I'd want it to look really cool and impressive. I was also thinking of possibly making this multi-leveled, where I would put an upper level here and have that all the way go back to, and go all the way back, and then all that thing. So I might do that too. It really depends on. Oh yeah, that is the cactus breaking. I can hear it going ka-chunk or floof or whatever. So yeah, I might still do that too. We'll see. I just don't know how much headway I actually have to keep going up one step all the time. So we'll see with that. I could probably, if I can figure something out with the light thing, then I could keep them all on the same level, and then I just have to worry about the water, which is easy enough to cover up like this. So that's where I'm at right there for those things. I also need lots more hoppers there as well. I'm just a hopper fool right now. Inside here will largely probably stay the same as far as the hallway goes, because even though I'll have this drop here, I'll still have a road that allows me to come back here to get to all the farms and food. I want to keep the food up in this level, since that is the thing I need the most of all the time, and usually when I need it, I'm just about starving. So the less I have to walk to get to it, the better off, I think, potentially. You can see my valuables chest. I've started moving things down to the lower level there. Not everything just yet, but we're getting there. We're getting close. I should put this cactus away, or else I'm going to keep carrying it around with me everywhere, which is all the way down here. This is the reason why I'm doing this with the re-architecture here, is this long run between chests and whatnot will hopefully be somewhat reduced. It's not entirely, but getting there. Just getting there with baby steps. Is it nighttime yet? It might be. Oh, it's raining. I wonder if I can get rid of this rain. I've been trying to sleep as much as I can. No, I can't. I'm trying to sleep as much as I can when I'm on the server, so it resets that rain counter. Anyway, my armor here, I finally repaired it. I still don't have a helmet. I need to actually enchant this helmet at some point, but I did repair all this armor that I had there. So that looks quite bare now. I actually want to move this into my ready room here, which I don't know if I showed this off yet or not, but this is going to be my... I wanted to call it the Adventurer Preparedness Room or whatever, but I figured Ready Room sounded the best because, being a Star Trek guy like me, it just makes the most sense. The Ready Room is basically where the captain just comes right off the bridge. He sits in here. It's like his office, and he's just ready to get onto the bridge at a moment's notice if he's needed. And I feel like it's kind of the same thing here, where you come in here, And before I go off on an adventure or before I go off caving or something, just come in here, get ready. I'll have my armor stands in here. I'll have some tools, you know, my weapons and stuff in chests. I've got my sorting chest here, so when I come back from an adventure, I come in here, drop the stuff in the chest, and have it go into the storage room, so on and so forth. I also want to fix it so that there's like an escape hatch for snowballs, so I don't have to, so even if I accidentally throw snowballs in here, they won't muck up the rest of the system because I'm using them as the sorting item, so on and so forth. That's kind of the way I want to go with it. I could actually use eggs, but it's still the same problem, right? You still want to have an escape hatch there. Yeah, I'll have to do, speaking of eggs, I have to do a chicken farm at some point too. But yeah, I want to get everything automated that I can. And then on this wall, I want to have just a map of this area. Just go around and just map this area out, just so I have it, just for decoration, not for really any other purpose besides that. But I think that would look cool once I, spruce this place up. I gotta spruce the outside of this up and everything else. I want to, these stairs I want to replace with the wood stairs so it all looks the same. I think the walls I kind of like the way they are, but I might do something there. This I like the way it is right now. Maybe I'll do some little changes here and there. Still want to do an automatic brewing station at some point too. I have to remind myself of all these things. This is sort of my retirement chest. This is my retirement grease. These are our various pickaxes and whatnot, and axes that either are too expensive to repair or combine, or in the case of this guy, it won't let me do it anymore. He's basically at the end of his life. I can't, no matter which position I put him in, it's too expensive. So I want to make sure that these get a proper retirement. Also, and along those same lines, I've got my first Silk Touch pick since the server reset. I finally got one. I've been actually kind of hurting for levels. We do have like an Enderman farm, kinda. I've been trying to kill a little bit of time here, but I don't think I've killed enough time yet. I need a clock in here. Maybe I should do that actually. Do I have enough? I think I might have enough resources. Let's make a clock right now. It's been forever since I've had one, and I feel like it is a necessary thing anymore for me. Where is I need gold and redstone. Okay, I have those down here. Oh, I know what I want. I want the I think there's an item frame in here, if I'm not mistaken. Yep, there is. All right, so let's go down below and grab some glowstone, or not glowstone. Grab some gold and some redstone down in the new area here. So I think I've got that's coal. So I've got like the blocks, and I've got also the regular. My reasoning for this, even though I've said I didn't want to put manufactured things in the sorting system, my reason for doing this is that usually when I go out caving and stuff, in order to save inventory room, I will make blocks out of things so that I can get the maximum amount of stuff in my inventory that I possibly can. So it makes sense to me to have... Oh, I was going to say, I keep hearing something. I'm like, what the hell is that? That is a spider somewhere in the system there. Nice long fall there. Sorry, I easily distracted. But yeah, that's why I have both the coal and the coal blocks, and the same thing for the redstone blocks and the regular redstone, which I need a couple of this. The lapis blocks. This will be lapis as well once I get a hopper for it. And then we'll have the gold here, I believe. Yeah, we got gold blocks and gold ingots. Very good. Is there a spider around here too? I keep hearing, or not a spider, a skeleton. I keep hearing stuff. I keep hearing noises. Anyway, so that's where we're at there. Let's go up to here and see if I can make. Let's see if I remember how to make one. I believe it's this way. Yep, there we go. Very good. All right, and I'll just keep on walking up here, and I'll just throw that stuff back into the sorting chest, so you can see that I'm not full of smoke. Everything is actually linked up here. I'll just come on over this way, and we'll do huh and huh. There we go, and that is on its way. And then let's put the clock somewhere prominent so I can see what I'm doing. I think I'll just put it right here for now, since I always tend to start here. There we go. So it's actually, the sun is just rising now, huh? Or no, is it just setting? I don't know which way it's going. I think it's just setting. Let's see. Oh, not quite yet. I think the sun is just about to set. Is what that's telling me. So let's eat a little bit of this. And also I've got stuff to do in the nether as well. Yeah, it looks like it is. I've got I haven't done any work on the nether at all. The little nether hub that I was working on. But you know, I'll eventually get back to that. That requires a little bit more lava, which is always a fun prospect in the damn nether. I've burned myself many a time with the lava there. And oh, speaking of lava, while we're waiting for the sun to do what it does, I can show you up here. I wonder if I don't know if I have taken care of all the buckets or not down here. There might be some more down here. I've been doing lots of smelting lately. But if I come all the way down to the mines here, which will be a lot nicer once I can get to the mines from my storage area, that will be quite fantastic, I think. I haven't done anything else down here as far as the look and feel of it. It's just the same as it was the last time I was down here. But I did start to dig here and ran headfirst into lava, which is actually kind of convenient when you think that I need to fill up these buckets here. Yeah, there we go. There's some 2 buckets for me. Hopefully I'll be able to. I've been doing a lot here, so hopefully I'll be able to clear this lava out rather quickly, because I've been doing a lot of smelting. Oh, did I put that lava back already? There we go. I must have put it back. But we got that going for us. And yeah, I was hoping that this would just be a a straight shot, but I ran headlong into lava, which has been happening a lot down here. That's most of the reason why I've been thinking so much about having these auto smelters based on lavas, because I found nothing but lava down here. Almost every direction I've dug in. It's almost comical at this point. Oh, we've got, speaking of which, we do have a friend over here. Hello, guy. Yep. Take all that. Take all of your balls. Unfortunately, yeah, I know there's probably a zombie here because I haven't been lighting this place up as well as I should be. Oh yeah, there he is. Hey guy, have a death job. Well, you were almost dead as it was. I thought this was a slime chunk, and every once in a while I do get a slime down here, but it's not a very fruitful one. There's another one over there. Ooh, did I just knock a? No, I'm okay. I thought I just knocked that torch off the wall. There's another one over here somewhere that I took the coordinates down from, that I went into a cave and there was nothing but slimes in the cave, so that might be a higher yield area. Just got some rails in there. But yeah, that's where I've been with that, and I think I've killed enough time now that I can actually kill the rest of the nighttime. Plus I got some slime balls for my trouble, so that's always a good thing. I have a lot of zombie flesh now as well, so I'll need to go find my villager buddy, or at least make a villager. I've been wanting to make a villager for a while here, so maybe I'll finally. I just need the potion of harming, or not harming, potion of whatever it is, weakness, potion of weakness. I have to make that. I have to figure out how to make that. I don't think I've ever made one before, honestly. But I have enough gold and everything for all the other stuff. So I'll just throw this in here for the moment so we don't take the long walk again. And we'll come on outside here finally, now it's daytime. And we'll take a little look around. Right away you see this light tower-ish thing. That's supposed to be a barracks, but Kazuha has been wiring it up for some light, for a nice light show up there. Unfortunately, we ran out of glowstone, and glowstone is kind of hard to come by in the Nether these days. So you have to go pretty far out to get a good amount of it, at least on the server. So they'll be working on that a lot. He's been taking a lot of the redstone that I've been making and all that stuff for that. So that's really cool. I can't wait to see that. He is going to replace the cobblestone, he promises me. So I can't wait to see what that looks like when it's completed. Put some wood accents in there and everything else. You can see I've got our sheep and cow pen over there still. I need to eventually move those into their more permanent homes, which I have to build for them. I've been having some problems trying to figure out what I want things to look like around here. I've got plenty of ideas for what I want to build or what is needed around here, but I'm having trouble trying to visualize what I actually want. Oh wow, I didn't realize this, but I've been slowly clearing the trees out of here, and I did not realize that I have this just small clump of trees right here that I have not cleared out. I've cleared all the other trees out along here, but except for this small little outcropping of them. So let's just do that right now, just because I looked at it and I'm like, oh, that looks kind of derpy. I need to do something about that. But I've been working a little bit on the road right now, the outside road, just because I've been, as I said, trying to figure out what I want my other stuff to look like. I have also over here, I might as well point this out while I'm over here. You see there's a cobblestone tower there. I've been trying to farm some jungle wood. Been kind of low on it, on the saplings and whatnot. You can see that there's this here. In addition to this is where the zombie spawner is that I've already wired up. There's also over here somewhere, there it is, right here, is where the zombies actually come up. I have a water stream there that they come up through. And what I want to do is build the hospital over top of this. And then all I need to do is basically sit down at the spawner, which is far enough away that it's not active right now. Sit down at the spawner, have all those zombies come floating up to the top here into sort of an isolation area in the hospital, and then I can try to figure out a way to sort out the zombie villagers from the regular zombies, which might just be me going through with a sword and doing what I do to do my sorting there. And okay, that is just a small area down there. And then using that as the means to, as a way to cure a bunch of villagers, and then we'll be able to populate this area with some villagers finally, because the closest village is pretty darn far away. It's several hundred blocks away. It's already been discovered. People have already, squirreled away the villagers there. So I don't want to take any villagers out of that place. I'd rather, and besides that, it's a lot easier if I can just lure a regular zombie in to do it that way. All right, I don't want to chop trees on camera here. I'll do that off camera. I just wanted to clear the area out a little bit just so I can see it a little bit better. I have to grab some of these saplings because I can't help myself. Got more saplings than you know what to do with, but then again, I haven't been replanting the trees, so I better make sure I keep as many saplings as I can. I do want to still make a tree farm, an automatic tree farm, or well, a semi-automatic tree farm. But that is for the future. Lots of redstone contraptions are on my plate, which is a vast difference over just the normal building stuff. I feel like the building stuff, it has its place, but someone on Reddit, I think, mentioned this. They were talking about the Minecrackers and how they keep losing interest on vanilla and all that stuff. And I think one of the people on there mentioned that it's very hard to stay. It's very hard to keep a consistent. Oh wow, this looks really cool. This, by the way, is not planned. I did not actually put the snow on here. But that actually looks really cool. It only landed. The snow only landed in these little areas. That is awesome. I did not plan for that. That is really cool. Because of the way I have the torches placed, I guess. That's really funny. That's awesome. But you can see I've been working on the road here. Let's give you a little bit better look of what the road looks like here. I gotta stop saying here. I say it too much. Hey there, boy. Here. What's wrong with you, boy? Get my foghorn leghorn on here. Oh, there I've said it again. So this is I'm sort of doing this stylized roads, as I tend to do, and I think it's looking okay. I think it's coming out all right. Down here, I'm going to sort of follow the curvature of the mountain. But on this side, I was originally thinking I would do that, but then I wanted these stairs to connect. So I thought, you know what? Let me have this be a overhang, right? And we got Mountain Pig over there. Let this be an overhang until I get over there, and then I'll have this come down as a stair, this wide as stairs all the way down, and then it'll link up over there somewhere, hopefully. Although now that I look at this, I realize that it's probably going to look kind of weird unless I do some kind of bridge thing, because I wanted a bridge between these two peaks here, which would then coincide with this wall, just like we have down here, and then just fill in this whole valley with water. But the way I have this lined up here, it's going to be kind of odd unless I shorten this at some point, shorten the width of this at some point. But yeah, we'll see. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. That was not intentional. Over here, I want it to just link this up with everything else, and you can see it's a smaller segment of road. I'm just going to have a sort of wooden bridge here, and then have it connect over there, and then just go down with the curvature of the road there, or have the road be part of the mountain, essentially, at that point. And then I'm not going to go very far with it. This is basically the road to nowhere at this point. The same with this one. I'm not going to go very far with this road either, but I just wanted to at least lay it down so we can see what it looks like and see what's going on here. And my most important thing that I want to do is I want to not have this be just hovering in midair like this. So I want to build some supports, and that's what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to build some supports. I'm probably going to start right here, though. And then I want this road to just continue on. I'm going to, I think I'll knock some more of this out and have it come up a little bit. But it's basically going to go just this way and just continue just past here. So we'll have an over road and an under road. And then this will go into there as we have right now. So what is this made? Oh, this is just regular stone, huh? Oh no, it's whatever we want it to be. Oh, I see what he did. Okay, so he's got, yeah, okay, he's got stone bricks there. That's just fine. I can put some stone bricks down there. I'm also probably going to use stone bricks for the pillars. So let me get started on the pillars, and then, or at least one of them anyway, so you can see what I'm going for. And then I will be right back. Alright everybody, I'm back, and this is what I've come up with so far. This is just the first one, because I felt like this needed to be this way in order to hold that part up. But then over here, right before this road, let's say maybe right around this area, there'll be another one of these holding this part up. and then on the other side of the road, another one holding the other side up, just so that I can then, once I have those in place, then I can have like a little decorative thing going between them if I want to make it look kind of interesting and weird. Interesting and weird to come through here. Also, it's a perfect place to hang some banners once I dig into the whole banner thing. The only thing with this is it's not terrible, as you can see. I mean, it's not terrible to my eyes anyway, but it is very flat. And so I'm thinking maybe some iron bars, some wooden fence posts, different color, different type of wood fence posts, and maybe some iron bars, maybe even some torches or something in there, kind of make it stand out a little bit. You know how you do like the item frame and then wooden, and then a fence and then a torch on it. It looks like it's a sconce and all that stuff. So I might do a combination of those to try to spruce this up a bit and maybe even get like a banner in the center there. As I've mentioned before, the sun is going back down again. But I think what I want to do as well is I have these purposely coming up a little bit on either side. I actually want these to sort of flourish a little bit if I can get up here. You can see they're coming up a little bit on either side. I want to sort of make these flourish out a little bit. Well, not flourish, but like extend outward a little bit more. And then I want to put some netherrack in there and lay it on fire, and these will be torches, giant torches as you walk through here. I think that'll give it a nice interesting look. I also thought at one point in time maybe I will, maybe I'll build statues along this road, but I'm thinking maybe I'll put them over on the mountain tops here. Maybe I'll flatten this a little bit and put them up here or something like that, just along the way, just to give it some more character, some more personality, if you will. But I think that will just about do it for this episode of the LiveCraftMine server. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you in the next episode.